Hey guys, Lewis here, and in this video today I'd like to talk about some really nice sweep picking type licks that you can use over the tunes Bossa Dorado and Made for Wesley. I've heard some of the great players use these licks, and when I first heard them I just thought they were fantastic, so I had to learn them, and now I use them every single gig. Like I said, it's using this sweep picking type technique that I'll really get in detail with, and it's really just spelling out chord shapes and chord tones. So the left hand's not too bad, it's just getting this right hand technique down. So let me get a bit closer and let's have a look at some of these licks. So the first thing I'd like to do is just talk about my right hand technique. So I'm using the traditional gypsy picking style technique. So nice arch wrist strokes, using a nice thick killing honest pick as well, which always helps. And what I'm doing, I'm just on this chord as well, by the way, just like a D7 moved up a semitone. High E string as an upstroke, then the bottom three strings, but I'm not picking the notes, I'm not doing this. I'm going, and it's going straight down. So get that shape, move it up 3 frets at a time. And you can practice that as an exercise initially. Right. You already got that sort of gypsy, sweep picking style. Even just stick on the first chord. Then moving it up. Okay, so that's a bit about the technique. Now that takes time. I've been doing these licks for a few years now, so it takes time to get the speed and yeah, just loads of practice. So let's do the first lick over Bossa Dorado. So this lick comes in right at the very end of the B section. So when there's an A7, so I'll just quickly play for you the B section. This is where you're going to start the lick, and it comes in really nicely as you're heading back towards the A section. So this is what you do. That shape I just showed you, you start with that, and you do that lick moving it up 3 frets at a time. Right, so you do that again. From there I'm using my pinky. All together and slowly. Then you go to like a D minor, was it like a D minor 9 sort of triad here. So barring across the 10th fret, and my third finger's on the E string 12. So that's D minor 9, taking it off, put it back on, and then move it up a semitone, slowly. Okay, so that's where you're going so far with it. And then the next chord in the progression is an E7, and I'm using sort of this little triad shape. So you're going da 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 D minor. Right, okay, so that's E7. Barring across the 9, that's on the high E string 10. It's 12. Okay, so. And then you do this. Okay, just that like sort of shape we did before. Okay, from here, it's like a G minor type triad shape. Move your first finger down a semitone. So that's, and then back to D minor. Just go through it very slowly for you. got to learn the shapes right initially. Great. And what's really lovely, it's just spelling out the chords. Da 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 da. So da 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 da. So I'm now going to play this lick over a little backing track of Bossa Dorado. So here we go, end of the B section. 1, 2. And finishes from there. So that's how it sounds at full speed of a Bossa Dorado. And this is your first lick. We're now going to move over to playing a similar style lick over Made for Wesley. Now here's the second lick that works over the tune Made for Wesley. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great lick, right? And it works over the full form, which is great. So let's break it down. Now I start off with the similar sort of ascending, diminished type run that you do on Bossa Dorado, but starting here. So you go in. Just going up 3 frets at a time. Then it goes E minor. Once again, very similar to that Bossa Dorado lick. So this is working at the end, so right at the end of Made for Wesley, the first form. Then it goes to C major. So I'm playing like a little C major triad. And I'm going... Right, C major. Then it's A minor next in the song. Little A minor triad. Then it's D7. I just do a little a standard D triad. Right? And then it goes, after that, it goes to G major. So I've got a little G major triad here. With them little extensions. Let's break it down so far. Little run. E minor, sorry. And after that goes C major, A minor, okay, and then from there goes D major, G major, then it goes to G sharp diminished, so I just, from there, da, da, that D7 type, up 3 frets at a time, and then back down, then A minor. And from there you do like the first run, and then back to E minor. Now for that C7 to B7, go. Here we go. Same sort of shapes. Then move it down a semitone. And then back to an E minor. And then I just played a little E harmonic minor run. So, that's the whole lick in stages. Let me play it really slowly all together. D, excuse me, G, G sharp, A minor, and that diminished run, C7, B7, a little run from there. Right, okay, so that's the idea. Now let me play the lick at full speed with a backing track. Now here's the full lick with a Made for Wesley backing track. Here we go. This is the intro for now. On the second bar of B7, here we go. What a great lick, right? And once again, it's just spelling out the changes. So make sure you got the chords in your head going through. And yeah, these licks do take some practice. Take your time, but it's a great sound. So that's your 2 licks of some Latin-inspired tunes, bossa tunes, Made for Wesley and Bossa Dorado. And that's all for now. Thanks so much for watching. These licks take time. Don't be too harsh on yourself if you're not getting the speed of it straight away. I've been doing these licks for a few years now, and I've just about got there. So you know, don't think they come overnight, and you know, in a few weeks realistically, or so you'll get there with it. If you have any questions about further technique or lessons, please just get in touch. And I do a lot of one-to-one lessons online. So yeah, just get in touch if you're interested in that as well. And yeah, keep taking it steady and keep having fun. And I'll see you in the next time.